Have you ever found yourself trapped in a workplace where negativity thrives and toxic behavior drains your energy? A workplace that challenges not only your professionalism, but your mental peace? In the face of chaos, Stoicism offers powerful strategies to regain control, protect your inner peace, and rise above toxicity. Stick around as we dive into practical solutions rooted in Stoic wisdom. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support our journey, and make sure you watch till the end for insights that could transform your work life. Number 1. The core of workplace toxicity. Toxic workplace cultures are often born out of poor leadership, lack of communication, or unchecked negative behaviors. Seneca once said, "Fire tests gold. Adversity tests strong men." In a workplace, adversity can reveal what needs change and where boundaries must be set. For example, if a workplace thrives on gossip, it's crucial to recognize this behavior as a reflection of insecurity rather than personal attacks. Understanding this enables you to depersonalize the toxicity. Avoid being drawn into the cycle by maintaining neutrality and focusing on tasks that align with your professional goals. A Stoic approach encourages self-awareness. Reflect on whether you're unknowingly contributing to the toxicity. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that we cannot control others, but can control how we respond. If someone's negativity affects you, it's because you've allowed it to enter your mind. Another common trait of toxic workplaces is a lack of accountability. By practicing Stoic discipline, you can remain accountable for your actions and inspire others to do the same. This might not change the culture overnight, but it sets a standard. Finally, keep in mind that no workplace is perfect. Stoicism teaches us to embrace imperfections as part of life. By reframing your perspective, you can view challenges as opportunities for growth, not just obstacles. Number 2, building emotional resilience. When negativity surrounds you, emotional resilience becomes your armor. Epictetus emphasized, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is the essence of surviving toxicity. Begin by practicing the Stoic exercise of premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. Anticipate the negativity you might face daily, whether it's micromanagement or condescending remarks, and prepare yourself mentally to respond calmly. For instance, if a colleague constantly criticizes you, prepare to respond with composure rather than defensiveness. Their words lose power if you choose not to engage emotionally. Visualize the situation before it happens to lessen its impact when it arises. Focus on what you can control: your work ethic, your attitude, and your boundaries. Toxic people often feed on reactions, so a calm, composed response denies them satisfaction. This reinforces your resilience and shows others that toxicity has no hold over you. In moments of extreme stress, take a step back and breathe. Meditative practices rooted in Stoicism, like journaling or repeating a calming mantra, can help center your thoughts. For example, writing about your day can help you process events and separate emotions from logic. Lastly, gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. Even in toxic environments, there are small things to be grateful for: a helpful coworker, personal growth, or new skills. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. Number 3, setting boundaries. A toxic workplace often tests your limits. Setting firm boundaries is essential for maintaining mental and emotional well-being. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Identify your non-negotiables. For instance, if staying late disrupts your personal life, communicate this clearly and professionally. Toxic environments often thrive on overstepping boundaries, so reclaim your time and energy. Learn to say no without guilt. Many workplaces exploit employees who are overly accommodating. For example, if you're constantly asked to handle others' responsibilities, respectfully decline and redirect them to the appropriate person. Silence is also a boundary. In meetings filled with negativity or blame, you can choose to observe without engaging. This protects your peace and ensures you're not inadvertently adding to the toxic cycle. Stoicism teaches us the importance of a stoic pause. Before reacting to a situation, pause, reflect, and respond with intention rather than impulse. This practice ensures your boundaries remain intact even when provoked. Finally, remember that protecting your inner peace is not selfish. It's necessary. By setting boundaries, you not only safeguard your well-being, but also set an example for others to follow. Number 4, navigating conflict with stoic grace. In a toxic workplace, conflicts are inevitable. The key lies in handling them with grace and wisdom, as Stoicism advises. Epictetus taught, when someone criticizes you, it's not the person's words that trouble you, but your perception of their words. Approach conflicts with curiosity, not hostility. If a colleague is confrontational, seek to understand their perspective rather than escalating the issue. This doesn't mean accepting blame, but showing empathy to de-escalate the situation. For example, if a manager unfairly criticizes your work, ask questions to clarify their expectations. This not only resolves the issue, but demonstrates professionalism. Remaining calm in such scenarios highlights your character and competence. Use the Stoic method of separating facts from emotions. While it's easy to take criticism personally, focusing on the factual basis of the feedback helps you respond constructively. This approach turns a potential conflict into a growth opportunity. If the conflict persists, involve a neutral mediator. Toxic workplaces often lack resolution mechanisms, but suggesting mediation shows initiative and a commitment to finding solutions. It also signals to others that you value professionalism over pettiness. Lastly, let go of grudges. Harboring resentment only weighs you down. As the Stoics believed, forgiveness is freeing, not for the other person, but for yourself. Number 5, knowing when to walk away. Sometimes the most stoic decision is knowing when to leave. As Seneca wisely said, as is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters. The same applies to your career. Recognize when the toxicity outweighs the benefits. If the environment affects your health, relationships, or career growth, it may be time to move on. Staying in a harmful situation contradicts Stoic principles of self-respect and rationality. Plan your exit strategically. Research new opportunities, update your resume, and network. This not only prepares you for a transition, but gives you hope and motivation while enduring the toxic environment. View leaving as an act of courage, not defeat. For example, choosing to walk away from a manipulative boss shows strength and prioritization of your well-being. It's a decision rooted in wisdom, not fear. Remember, leaving doesn't mean you failed. Toxic workplaces often reflect poor systems, not personal shortcomings. By choosing to exit, you reclaim control of your life. Lastly, reflect on the experience. Toxic environments teach resilience, patience, and self-awareness. Use these lessons to thrive in your next role, applying the Stoic principles you've practiced. Number 6, practicing detachment. Toxicity often thrives on emotional reactions, and detachment is a powerful tool for maintaining your peace. As Epictetus advised, don't let the force of an impression carry you away. Say to it, hold on a moment. Let me see who you are and what you represent. Detachment begins with recognizing that toxic behavior is often a reflection of others' struggles, not your inadequacies. For instance, if a coworker constantly undermines you, remind yourself that their actions stem from insecurity or personal issues rather than your performance. Practice emotional distancing. This doesn't mean being cold or unapproachable, but learning to observe toxic behaviors without internalizing them. Imagine yourself as an outside observer in a situation rather than a participant affected by it. Detachment also involves letting go of the need for approval. Toxic workplaces often manipulate employees through validation or criticism. Focus on doing your best for your own satisfaction, not external recognition. Lastly, cultivate inner peace through daily practices such as mindfulness or journaling. By consistently grounding yourself, you strengthen your ability to remain detached even in the face of negativity. Over time, this detachment empowers you to navigate toxicity with clarity and calm. Number 7, harnessing the power of Stoic role models. One way to rise above a toxic workplace is by emulating Stoic role models who demonstrated resilience and integrity. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, faced immense political pressure and betrayal, yet maintained his values. In your workplace, think of yourself as a leader, regardless of your position. For example, if negativity dominates team meetings, take the initiative to steer discussions back to constructive topics. Leading by example inspires others to follow suit. Draw inspiration from figures who overcame adversity with grace. Nelson Mandela, though not a Stoic philosopher, exemplified resilience and forgiveness, qualities that align with Stoic teachings. Similarly, you can respond to toxic behavior with patience and understanding instead of retaliation. Learn from the past experiences of mentors or colleagues who navigated similar environments. Their stories can provide valuable insights and remind you that toxic workplaces, though challenging, are not insurmountable. Finally, become your own role model. When faced with negativity, ask yourself, how would the best version of me respond? By striving to embody the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and self-control, you become a source of strength and inspiration. Number 8, cultivating a support system. Navigating a toxic workplace becomes significantly easier with a reliable support system. As Seneca said, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Start by identifying allies in your workplace. These are colleagues who share your values and can offer encouragement or advice. For instance, if you're dealing with a manipulative manager, a trusted coworker can help validate your experiences and provide perspective. Build relationships outside of work to counterbalance the negativity you face daily. Friends, family, or mentors can offer emotional support and remind you that your worth isn't defined by a toxic environment. Online communities and forums can also be valuable, particularly for seeking advice anonymously. Sharing your experiences and learning from others who've faced similar challenges can provide a sense of solidarity and hope. When possible, involve HR or leadership to address systemic issues. Having allies who advocate for change can improve the workplace culture. However, proceed cautiously to avoid potential backlash, documenting incidents and presenting your concerns constructively. Lastly, lean on Stoic principles as your internal support system. Journaling your thoughts, reflecting on your actions, and practicing gratitude can help you process your emotions and stay grounded. Number 9, finding purpose amidst workplace chaos. In the midst of toxicity, finding a sense of purpose can be transformative. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not waste the remaining part of your life in thoughts about others unless you are doing so for some communal benefit. Focus on your professional goals and how your current role contributes to them." For instance, even in a toxic job, you may be gaining skills, experience, or connections that will serve your long-term ambitions. Reframe your perspective by treating the workplace as a training ground for resilience. Just as an athlete grows stronger by facing challenges, you can grow mentally tougher by enduring and overcoming toxicity. Seek out meaningful projects or tasks that align with your values. If negativity pervades team dynamics, channel your energy into individual initiatives that showcase your skills and dedication. Use adversity as a tool for personal growth. For example, if a coworker constantly tests your patience, see it as an opportunity to practice the Stoic virtue of temperance. Every challenge is a chance to refine your character. Finally, Remind yourself that your purpose is larger than any single workplace. Toxicity is temporary, but the lessons and growth you gain from enduring it are lasting. Stay committed to your vision and let it guide you through difficult times. Number 10. Leveraging toxic experiences for future success. Toxic workplaces, while unpleasant, can serve as invaluable learning experiences. Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." Use these challenges as stepping stones for your future success. Start by identifying the specific lessons learned. For example, if you've dealt with a manipulative coworker, you've likely honed skills in conflict resolution, emotional regulation, and boundary setting. These are transferable strengths that will benefit you in any role. Keep a record of your accomplishments in the face of adversity. This not only boosts your confidence, but also serves as evidence of your resilience and value when applying for future opportunities. Reflect on what you want and don't want in your next workplace. Toxic environments clarify your values and priorities, helping you make more informed decisions about future roles. Use the experience to mentor others. Sharing your insights with colleagues or peers fosters growth and camaraderie. It also reinforces your own learning, as teaching is one of the best ways to master a concept. Lastly, embrace the perspective that every experience, no matter how challenging, contributes to your story. With each toxic workplace you survive, you emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped to thrive in your career. Thank you for staying till the end. If these strategies resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel. Let's continue growing and navigating life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. See you in the next one.